Paul.
Yeah.
So we always kind of discuss, all right, what are we going to talk about?
Yeah.
Paul goes, we could talk about Lamont. And I'm like, well, why? Why do we want to do this?
Well, everybody's complaining of what he did to the highways in the state of Connecticut.
Cut everything, yeah.
Yeah, because there was a couple trees that fell down on the Merritt Parkway, okay? Yeah, I can understand that, but go around and cut the ones that look bad.
Yeah.
Don't just destroy the highways. Drive any highway in the state of Connecticut and it looks like a bomb went off.
Yeah,
I mean,
looks horrible.
these used to be beautiful, beautiful highways to drive. And him and his idea of cutting down trees. Well, Mr. Lamont, your butt is now in trouble because what he did, he illegally cut down trees in his back property that he doesn't really own. So now his butt is on the line.
Mm-hmm.
And he's,
What's going to happen to him?
He's gonna have
Ned?
to. No, he's gonna have to replace the trees. He cut down trees and bushes. So what they're saying is the town of Sanford is after his butt.
Oh, good.
And he may have to put trees back up to plant them.
Ask him how he feels now, like everybody else.
He's no different than you or I. He puts his pants on one leg at a time, just like you and I.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Unless he's got somebody else doing it for him. But
and that's a possibility.
yeah. So
That
just goes
is
to
a
show you, no matter who you are, and he's the one that hired the tree contractor.
Yeah. I looked at that article. I didn't read the whole thing, but
Yeah.
usually if any state agency is going to go after you for something, that's the DEP. So
Yeah.
we'll see.
It's gotta be interesting to see.
The DEEP.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you got going on over there? Anything good?
No, I'm not telling anybody. I'm gonna wait for people to show up. Maybe it'll be important to them. Maybe it won't be.
But it's being recorded, right?
Yeah, we don't care.
A lot of people watch it later
Screw it.
because people are at work.
Yeah.
They should quit. They should take the break.
They may not have a choice.
Turn
if
on the show.
budgets keep up the way everything's going.
Well, they could work for the town.
Is anybody?
Then they go to part-time. Just making a point.
Yeah.
I'm not lying.
Fair enough.
Oh God. God. Oh, Paul's spicy
Yeah.
today.
Get it up. Do it.
First Lamont. Now let's pick on the town.
I didn't say anybody in particular.
Let me give you 3 letters and tell me what you think. Ready?
Yep.
EOC.
EOC. CEO?
No. It's not an anagram. It's EOC.
Emergency.
You were just talking about it.
I know, Emergency Operations Center.
All right. So you guys are talking about it. Why don't you guys? Can you guys share that conversation?
Yeah. It's all public info.
Sure.
Yeah. So we were saying that on the 30th, we have a meeting with, I think it's 11 directors, chiefs, and everybody in town, I think.
Yep.
And basically the EOC, the town believes doesn't need
The Emergency Operations Center. Yeah.
It's believed is not really something that needs to be developed further than what it is now. Right now, it's just a little tiny closet in the firehouse.
That's it.
In Griswold. And
What does
If
it
it's a
consist
and
of?
if it's a flood, it goes underwater.
It's
Okay.
It's basically when there's an emergency, it's opened up,
Mhm.
and all the directors, like say, even Public Works, Public Utilities, CEO of the town, fire chiefs, finance director, all these department heads are supposed to be at the EOC if it's a large enough incident, and then they can make decisions and move resources, assets around and call the region and the state and the federal government for help. You need all those seats available to be filled. You can't fit them in this one little tiny closet at the Griswold Firehouse. And basically, the public safety committee is pushing to just move it to another building where it can be enlarged. And one of our concerns also is because it's at a firehouse, those are where the shelters are.
Okay.
So now you're having shelters, EOC, in the firehouse, and there's nobody.
Well, what would you add to an Emergency Operations Center in the town of Griswold? That is no. What would you add to what is currently there that would need more space?
The people. We can't fit the people in that little tiny room. That's the biggest concern.
Well, you need somebody.
What are those people going to do?
they make decisions. They move the assets around, like the firemen, talk to the shelters. They need to call Eversource. They need to track finances. They need to have all those decisions made in that spot.
If you need shelter, or if, you have somebody there from water, you have somebody there from Jewett City Power, you have somebody from Eversource, maybe some medical, finance, whatever.
Yeah,
you need those kinds of individuals to make decisions.
And it's not even just about weather. It's any large enough incident where you have to declare an emergency for the town.
What if somebody's missing?
Yep.
What if an elderly person disappears? Right?
Ain't gonna get far.
Well,
like for instance, the shooter in Maine. I only know this because we talked to the fire chief up in Maine. That's where my son's going, and we were looking at this firehouse, and he said this is where the EOC was, and it's this huge conference room. So you need to have a seat in a desk space for every single person that's involved in that decision-making process. That's why. And you have to have the communications equipment. You have to have the TVs for this new web EOC, which connects you to the rest of the state that be on the screen so you can see what's happening and pass information on. And
yeah,
so a lot that goes into it now. And it's not something that's optional. This is required.
Yeah. I mean, the town of Griswold is no different than any other company. Take a small utility company. They have an EOC. They have to have an EOC. When I worked with Eversource, we had EOCs, and if it got so big, it actually broke down into smaller EOCs.
Yeah, sub-EOCs, yeah.
Yeah. So if you don't have anybody controlling the emergency and making decisions on where things go, it's chaos.
Yeah, and that's what the whole process is about. And, I understand the funding aspect, but really right now the funds are available, so it's not going to cost little to almost nothing to do. So that's what we're pretty much.
How much money are you looking at that you need?
But it's not money coming from a town.
Yeah, it comes.
I didn't ask you that.
I think it's clear that we have to make sure that
Somebody asked.
No money coming from a town.
Could cost nothing.
Yeah.
You mean from grants?
Yeah.
Get it from grant. Okay. That's
yeah, it could cost. It could.
I don't know if you were talking about ARPA money or
no. There's no money available because there's no money in emergency management, and they just cut the money for public health and safety to nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Was an erasure.
Well, it was nothing.
We asked for 1,000, and that 1,000 was denied.
It's still nothing.
Yeah.
It got erased.
So you didn't really lose anything. You just didn't gain anything.
No, but we were able to help out the budget by them taking away our $1,000. That wasn't there to begin with.
Which is a 0.0001.
Should ask for 600,000.
Like money anyway. So what the hell?
Should ask for 600.
We should ask for 6,000.
Yeah, 6,000. Yeah.
And that 600,000 would be like, well, we just took it away from public health and safety.
There you go.
So and now there are people opposing it, saying we don't need it.
Which part?
You confused me when you said
we don't need what?
Well, what was the part that you guys are talking about that people say we don't need an EOC or something that's larger than what we have now?
Well, I think it's some of the people we have in charge of the town saying that we don't need it. Well, I think they're looking at the bigger picture.
Yeah, they're
okay.
And I understand.
Are you expecting something to happen? Because I think that what was the phrase? We've never needed it before.
Correct.
Right.
Okay.
That's dangerous. And I've said it. I won't say anything on the radio. I won't say it to anybody else. I have said it. We can't think that way.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's going to happen is when it does happen and none of this stuff really opens up or takes place.
Can you put that in your, because it's going
my pocket?
Yeah. Every 10 seconds.
What's going to happen is when it comes to reimbursement time, FEMA, which happens, you have to document all this stuff completely. You have to take pictures. You have to fill out the National Incident Management System forms. All this stuff is required to get reimbursed by the FEMA. And if you don't have it, you're not going to get reimbursed. So later on down the road, if there is a large incident and none of this stuff is documented correctly, the EOC doesn't open up completely, when none of this stuff takes place, they're going to be like, we don't owe you anything. There's no documentation. There's no proof this ever happened.
I mean, why do I buy car insurance? I buy car insurance because something can happen, right?
That's all insurance is.
That's all insurance is.
In case something happens.
Right. So does that mean I don't have an EOC because nothing's going to happen? What if it does happen? What if I had an accident and I didn't have insurance? It's the same kind of scenario.
And what goes along with that also is Public Health and Safety is pushing this community emergency response team, CERT. which also is volunteers from the community that come out and they assist public safety, and they could even work at the shelters, which we don't have anybody to work at the shelters right now if they open up. So we can have those volunteers come in and help at the shelters. They can help at the EOC. They can help with directing traffic. They can help with whatever we need them to do. They can pick up trash at carnivals and assist public works, because we know all 3 public works people aren't going to be able to do that every night.
All 3.
So it's a no-brainer. It's no win. You can't lose with the situation, and it's all funded by the government. The only thing that I understand they're afraid of is it's reimbursed. So the money has to be put up front, but it's reimbursed at the end. So really, you're putting the money up, but you're also getting it back.
Gotcha.
So I mean, we want to be on the forefront of this type of emergency stuff, not on the backside and be a follower. We want to be a leader.
Yeah, this is cutting edge.
And we're trying to convince our administration that we want to be in the leadership role, and not necessarily just a follower. So,
and the important thing is we're going to be regionalizing everything in the future. There's no way around it.
Yeah.
Public safety. I mean, you look at the assessor situation and all this stuff going on in town here. You're going to have to regionalize eventually.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. There's not enough people that are even qualified to do the jobs, and you have to spread the resources out throughout the areas. And the new legislation that came out is opening the door for that even more. Yeah. So might as well be in the front and take the lead instead of being the guy saying, "Oh, what happened?"
Yeah. So by being in the leadership role, we could benefit the town of Griswold. In other words, where we'd be right up there, and we could make sure that Griswold is taken care of. But if we're sitting back and just saying, letting somebody else do it, say, we'll get them answer.
And what I'm afraid of is you say, like the multi-jurisdictional shelter they're looking at opening in Plainfield. You need to be involved in the process to open it up, which the town is, but that the Board of Selectmen meeting, they were asking, "What are you doing? Is falling asleep?" But anyway, Paul, what happens is they talked about the Board of Selectmen meeting, and they were saying that they're not sure if we want to put the money up, or we're not sure about the funding for it, which I know you got to find some funding to help put into it, but they're not going to allow you later on to come in and say, "Oh, now I want to be in the shelter." Right. So it's like a kindergarten.
Yeah. So, I mean, I hope a lot of people listen to this and understand where we're coming from, and support it. I mean, it's their safety, not ours. I mean, it's all our safeties in town, I should say.
Yeah. I think people would really worry about what they don't know. Yeah. That's what it is. So.
Yeah.
So the meeting, that's what the meeting is about, is to bring all this information in front of everybody, all the stakeholders involved, and everybody can sit down and talk about it and make a decision.
Let's talk about stakeholders.
Well, we got his attention now.
Where do you like to go out to eat on the weekend? Well, nobody knew if I was asleep or awake. Wearing these things. Yeah. My rose-colored glasses.
Yeah. So. What else you got?
So where else you got? We started it off.
I don't know. Why are y'all looking at me for content? Paul, what the hell you got? What do you got, Paul?
I talked about Lamont's trees.
Oh my God, that was all of 2 minutes. Okay, that's great. That's great. Now the rest of the show, he'll sit here and go.
I just do this because I have no place to put my arms.
I'll pull on my stomach.
We're not doing it.
Quack.
There we go. So where do you like to go? Do you have any places, like it's the weekend now, right? So where do you have any favorite places that you go out to eat?
We haven't been to David Burke's in a while.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't ever been there.
Yeah. What's that new restaurant that opened up at the casino? The Chef
Ramsey's.
Which I heard actually wasn't even that good.
No.
Oh my goodness. Ramsey's. We loved it.
Did you love it? You went? Yeah.
Hell's Kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh, Hell's Kitchen. Okay.
We went for Melissa's birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was, we had the, what was it? The beef Wellington.
Yeah.
It was unreal.
Okay. No, I heard a lot of people say they didn't like it or something.
I think sometimes
opening quirks, maybe. I don't know.
They're actually building a studio down there now.
Yeah.
Because
Well, the new show.
They're going to film it. Yeah, the new show. And if you want to be a waiter, they're looking for waiters to go down to.
People are taking the jobs.
Yeah, they're looking for people who will be waiters on the show. To carry the food out when they cook it.
Show, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what they're looking for now. I saw it advertised.
I'd end up spilling everything, so
Yeah.
I don't think I could handle that.
So you could go down and
there you go. Be a waiter.
No.
On the show.
be a waiter.
Be the butler.
Hello. My name is Beef Wellington. It was expensive though.
Oh gosh, yeah.
We spent
Well, it is very expensive. You're right.
$400.
Well, that's easy to do.
Oh, yeah.
We went out. It was like $250 when we all went out to dinner last night after the meeting.
Well, it's, and you're buying dinner from the mail-ins and stuff.
Well, we all take turns. It goes in a circle. So whoever is there takes a turn, and we had another committee person coming with.
See, I can't afford that table. I can't afford to sit at your all's table.
Oh, let's see. What do we have?
No. Oh, he's got the bill. You better tell.
Oh, $309 was a tip.
Yeah. Well, good job, man.
Yeah.
Where'd you all go? Or do you not want to say?
No, it was very good. We went down to Rubino's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, I have no problem throwing him a bone. It was good. Yeah. But that's what we do though. We all take turns. That way, there's no dispute over everybody just takes turns going around.
Yeah.
We went to Cranky's.
Great.
We tried going into Cranky's after the meeting.
Oh, we went to Cranky's.
Well, this is all the rich people in Griswold are hanging out. The Wassiliks, the Eatons, and the Eatons are eating.
Yeah.
Says. I'm sorry, Paul. I'll shut up now.
Well, I'm trying to say something.
I was right in the middle of a conversation, and you just.
So did I.
Oh my God.
We were down there the other night. We were there Wednesday. We were there, and we went in there to eat. And the weather girl from Channel 61 was there.
Oh, really?
Man, you really want to talk about that?
Why not?
Why do we care?
Because a celebrity came into Frankie's.
Bullshit. Who cares?
Well, when you walk into Frankie's,
they don't do nothing, and I don't care less. I'm not a celebrity.
I'm going to pull my pants up and leave because you're going to be rough. Huh? What the hell? What the hell got in that coffee this morning?
No, nothing. I don't know why. I'm not starstruck by people.
Well, that's you.
That's
why.
Just because you're going all goo goo gaga because of the Spanish weather lady.
She's Spanish?
No.
Could be.
Okay.
See, he knew the difference.
No. I think it's cool.
I could care less.
He just loves to break them.
Jamie says, last night's dinner was great. Thanks, Rich and Kathy. When's our turn? Oh, we can't make it. Laura says, we're going to a Korean hot pot restaurant in Rhode Island tonight for a friend's birthday. All you can eat.
Is that the name of it?
That's right down your line.
Yeah, boy, I can't wait. Baked Kitten.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jesus, don't say that.
Is that the name of the place?
I don't know. Baked Kitten? No.
No, Korean hot pot or whatever?
I don't think so.
No.
Always looking for a different place. So get around a little bit.
I can't afford y'all's budgets.
Sometimes when we want to go big time, we go to Michael Jordan's.
Oh, wow, we had our anniversary dinner there a couple years ago.
We went there.
That was real good too. Yeah,
that's good.
Cut the meat with your fork.
Yep.
Nice.
Here I'm busy bitching about paying $43 for 2 chicken sandwiches.
You got to get out there.
Yeah.
I can't afford what you guys do. Do you see what I do for a living?
Yeah, you're a big time radio personality.
Yeah. You gotta charge for your services.
Radio station. Side businessman at the
TNT.
Yeah. What the hell?
Poison tits. Come on.
You know what they say? those that complain don't have a book.
That's a different. No.
You're gonna charge for your radio broadcast.
What? People pay for shit? Come on. Are you silly? I'm going to smack you back into reality, boy, because they're entitled. They get it for nothing. That's what they want. That's what it is.
I even got to watch commercials on.
What do you mean I should pay for those baseball broadcasts? What are you talking about? I'm entitled.
I think we stuck at 4.
I think we stuck at 2.
I get a text message halfway through a game yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, and people can't see the game. What's going on? I don't know. Do they have a membership?
Shame on them.
Crickets.
Yeah, shame on them.
Wow.
It's a big thing now. You got to pay for what you get. I know you can't steal it.
No.
Although you can in some states.
Well,
But
it depends.
Then you get the yeah. All right, whatever. All good.
yeah. Or they can go to the game.
Wow.
That's another option.
Man.
No. It's true. I've said it before. Everybody wants their kids streamed.
Everybody wants.
Well, I understand.
Everybody wants their kids
I understand.
streamed in sports, but nobody wants.
I understand the concept of wanting your kids streamed, but yes, you got to pay a little bit to get what you want. It's not like New York City and California. You can go rob the place, steal what you want, and it's okay.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying, don't complain to me when it doesn't happen.
Yeah,
that's all.
Yeah, I just ignore them.
Or then start messaging me privately, thinking that's going to make a difference.
Well,
Did it?
No.
Okay.
Let's see. The place that Laura says it's called Surra.
Surra? Okay.
Johnston.
Johnston.
It's
Oh, that's
literally in the middle of a residential neighborhood.
Sweet. I'm gonna say there's nothing in Johnston, so it's got to be. Yeah.
No cats left.
Nice. Give that a whack sometime.
Must be a small town.
Johnston.
Johnston?
It's
Route
rural.
6.
Very rural.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's off of Route 6.
Yeah.
Oh, it's up the other way.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking.
Rhode Island confuses me a little bit.
I know because I was thinking of Wyoming.
The state or the town?
I don't think it's much different, honestly. I never knew how rural Rhode Island was until I started doing the dog team stuff.
Yeah.
And I thought it was all city, but it's not. It's
Ooh.
yeah. There's a lot of parks and stuff. And
You know what restaurant went away that I used to like a lot? It was called the Melting Pot. It was a fondue restaurant where you sit around and you'll cook your own dinner recently, and like in hot oils and stuff.
really?
Yeah, I don't think
It's
fondue
really
is
good.
popular anymore.
Well, apparently not. They're out of business.
No, I know, but I mean,
it
And
was
the
really
concept, yeah.
I mean, the concept
yeah.
of fondues. There used to be meat fondues and cheese fondues, and
This was like all of that wrapped into one.
And you had the fondue pot at home and all this other stuff. I think it's really going out of style now. I think a lot of
I don't know. The concept was fun.
Yeah,
But they had one in the Providence Place Mall.
They have a couple. Like Lou was telling me one day.
It's now Panera.
Lou was telling me one day that he went. There's a couple Japanese type grill restaurants up there inside the mall.
Yeah. There's one in Eastbrook Mall.
Okay.
There's a
over
hibachi.
in Willimantic.
A hibachi, yeah,
Really?
right in there, which is good.
A lot of
Which is
times,
really good.
though, I liked when because there's one down in Groton too that I've been to, but
Benihana's? No, Benihana's. It's Hartford.
but they only serve a certain time of day. It's like late afternoon or 5 o'clock. But if you're going, I like to go in for lunch to.
It's like a happy hour place.
Yeah.
There's one in Colchester too.
Yeah, there is one in Colchester. You're right.
Toyo.
Yeah.
Which was very good.
Yeah. So. But,
Speaking of which, did you watch the video of the guy that got shot in Colchester? The state trooper.
I pulled the shotgun.
Yeah, he came out with a shotgun,
Yeah.
armed.
Yeah, I pulled the shotgun.
It's right on the video.
Pull up the shotgun.
Yeah, and
And cocked it, I think. Right.
he cocked it before he came out. Yeah,
Yeah,
you could hear it on the
You could
video.
hear it, yeah. So.
And he didn't make it.
Yeah.
He lost the
Lost the battle.
battle. Yeah.
Well, you can't point a shotgun at somebody. You think you're going to get away with it.
Was it a landlord or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was
Well,
a dispute
And
between
then
a
one
landlord-
pow. Yeah.
landlord and a tenant.
Well, I guess he was going. They were worried about the way he was acting beforehand. He was acting erratic.
Yeah.
So it sounds like he was having an issue psychologically or something.
Yeah.
But
Oh, it's too bad.
brought a
Well,
shotgun to a pistol fight and lost.
Yeah. Well, then now there's got to be a new landlord. Got to change that up.
Yeah.
No, whatever.
I mean, people are being really that stupid. I don't, unless he has some serious mental health issues.
Well,
that
yeah,
just
because
went
you don't know.
unattended.
You don't know.
You don't know, but you still can't do that.
You know what? You know what I hate? Saying what I just said. Well, it's of course, if it wasn't unattended.
Mhm.
Today, you got to say that, or else people think you're like, whatever. Back in the 80s, that sumbitch got what he deserved.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's what I was going to say.
He got buckshot right,
Well,
right in the gut.
That's the world we live in.
Can't say that anymore.
That's the world.
Well, you can. You just going to pay the consequences.
Court of public opinion.
I mean, it's true though. I mean, you can't. Whether or not you're having a problem or not, you still can't pull a shotgun on somebody. And
No, of course not.
whether the gun attended, or this or that, or so you can't do it.
No.
Kathy, you someone you know.
I thought she left. You watching at home?
Well, of course, she. Every time Kathy sends you up to do the show because she don't want to be here, she's at home on the show, doing it. So.
Oh yeah, I think she had meetings or working or something.
Yeah, you can tell. We're her meeting. She goes, play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
That's it. That's what we all say.
And I don't mean sent you up, because we don't get to see you much at all. But
that's true. Only see him on a Friday every now and then.
Yeah. And when I'm here only every other Friday, that means I pretty much don't ever see the guy.
No.
Oh, she's at her brother's house. She went to the dog out. That's right.
Oh, what?
Her brother's dog. He went into Florida, so she's letting the dog out.
Oh, she's doggy sitting.
Yeah. We do that when he goes to Florida. But, no, I'm with you. People need to get a grip.
People got to step into the new reality because.
I think you should be able to do whatever you want now because you say you have a problem. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I got a problem. I can do whatever I want. I can assault that person. I can steal whatever I want. I can do this.
I mean, yeah.
Some people think otherwise when it's their property.
The whole smash and grab thing.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. If somebody comes into your business and smashes and grabs, you need something to
some states you can shoot.
You need something to stop them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the business owner, if he shoots them, he's in trouble.
Some places, yeah.
Yeah.
Some states you can plug them. There's no problem.
Yeah. So,
but no, the whole castle law.
I hate to say this, but if you shoot a couple of them, I'm not saying kill them, but wound them.
Well, the problem is you don't shoot to wound, you shoot to kill. That's the whole point behind shooting somebody.
I know, but if you stop a few of them, some guys are going to shoot.
It's called neutralizing the situation.
We've gone from this show today has gone from where do you want to go out to eat to no, you shoot to kill.
I didn't say kill.
I do. That's the whole point behind because you have to. Because if you shoot to wound somebody, you're going to become dead yourself. That's the whole con.
Because they're going to get up.
And a lot of people, when they are actually shot, don't realize it at first.
Yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, you have to shoot to kill and that's when they say when you pull your gun, you don't pull it to do anything but shoot and kill the person. That's the whole.
I mean, that's the way it is in some states. I mean, I was down in Texas. They all got guns.
Yeah, and Texas is a lot less violent than a lot of other states.
Yeah, because they don't go down well. If you break into the store, this guy got a gun on the side.
Everybody does.
Everybody. They walk right around outside, man.
We were having this conversation at a meeting one time. We're like, if you are going to go into a place and shoot people, if the guns are banned, what do people know is the best place to go?
But the guns are banned.
Right. Because no one's going to have a chance to defend themselves.
Correct.
But how many places, people have guns, people go in and kill a lot of people. It's like, what is it? One state just passed a law that teachers can carry concealed.
Which is all right.
I'm all for it. If they're trained. I think they have to be more trained than what they are now.
They're trained, and that's fine.
You have to be. I think there should be a self-defense, active shooter type of course where you have to go through and make sure you're hitting the target.
I don't know how this happened.
Here we are having a conversation. And there we go. He's off in Never Land.
You learn how to correctly slice bananas.
Correctly how to slice what?
Bananas.
Here's a great way.
Well,
guess we're boring him.
It's important how to slice those bananas.
Yeah.
Very important.
Having a banana issue at home?
For a while now.
I know.
They come in, they're ripe, and then they die.
I know there's a certain way that you peel up. You know how times you peel up an air and you get the strings hanging off?
Yeah.
Pieces? Well, there's a certain way that you can peel the banana with those strings coming off.
Really?
Yeah.
There's a show for you.
Yeah.
How to properly slice your banana.
That's something else you should learn. How to peel a banana so you don't
Bring
get
a
strength.
banana slicer in on the show one day. They can.
Yeah. How to peel your banana. That would be an interesting one.
And now I understand why people are shutting us off today. Wow.
You don't want a rotten banana because it's too soft. Yeah.
Gonna take a break. We'll be back in a minute. On SNSN. The streaming news and shithead network.
Dentist. In a word, yes, especially if that dentist is Dr. Katzoff and the staff at Griswold Dental Associates. They follow all the latest safety protocols while doing what they do best, taking care of you. From preventive to restorative, your dental care couldn't be in better hands. To schedule your appointment, call Griswold Dental Associates today, 860-376-2626. That's 860-376-2626.
New year, same problem. These insurance prices always seem to be on the rise. Is it simply the company you're with, or is there more you can be doing to manage your insurance cost? Call the Burns Agency today and let our qualified staff walk you through coverage options, eligible discounts, and other cost savings. You can reach us at burnsagency.com, by phone, or better yet, stop by our convenient locations in Norwich and Dayville. The Burns Agency, proudly serving Eastern Connecticut since 1932.
City Savings Bank's commitment to helping local businesses fuel growth was recognized by the Small Business Administration and readers of the Commercial Record. We invite you to put our winning commercial lending team to work for your business. Because when local businesses succeed, we all win. To learn more, visit jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
All right, we are back in this epic episode of whatever this is.
Yeah.
Whatever this is.
Important topics.
Yeah. Don't forget tomorrow.
Yep, cleanup day.
That's right.
Get your asses outside and clean up your mess.
Right.
Tomorrow is cleanup day, and you can actually call town hall, or you can.
Yeah.
I'll have somebody come over.
There's going to be a truck driving around too.
Yeah.
Is it going to be just one or
I don't know.
more than one?
I know I'm taking one of them for training, so no, it's going to be -1.
And Nick's going to be taking the other one around, looking for stuff to sell at the flea market.
Yeah. Picking up your garbage at the same time. It's going to be a big trailer, enclosed trailer and a truck attached.
Really?
Yep.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that's good. And then if you want to clean up a road, you got to tell them, call.
You got to register it or something, just so they know where you are.
Gloves and the bags, and everything you need.
Should be good. I know the RTC has like a Ashland Street, I think.
Yeah.
Not Ashland, Slater.
Yeah.
Who's got Ashland?
Yeah.
Not that it matters.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Not dirty anyway. There's never crap on Ashland.
That is one dirty street because people just drive, like you said, drive up and down and throw crap out. Like our neighborhood, they drive around the corner, get to the house, and it's just like it's a dumping zone.
Especially when you come to the stop sign. Just throw it out.
Yeah, throw it away. That's a good spot.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
Yeah. I could get drunk from all of the residual alcohol left in the nip bottles that people just throw away.
Well, why didn't you call me?
You too busy working on the EOC.
Well, the other thing to remember is drug take back day too.
Well, that's what I was.
Yeah,
you're trying to talk because the graphic is up on the screen.
Yeah,
why don't you tell us all about it, Paul?
Drug take day, drug.
Say it 3 times fast.
Drug take back day. I believe it's going to be at the senior center.
Yes.
So
you know what time?
No, I don't know what specific time it is. I'm not.
Is that the same day?
Yeah, it's tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a national event actually.
Can you go there and get them too, or can you just give them?
No, it's not it's not trading.
Oh,
I'll trade you the Sudafed for some ampicillin.
Yeah. It's not a pharmacy.
No.
Yeah, it's not replacing Walgreens.
It's at the Griswold Senior Center, 220 Taylor Hill Road, Griswold. It's tomorrow from 10 to 2.
Yep.
They'll take just about anything, but they won't take sharps and they won't take liquids.
Yep. Yeah.
So
I always wonder, what do you do with those then?
What's
Flush them
that?
down the toilet?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if you can take them to like a CVS
I
or
don't know.
or a Walgreens for disposal,
Don't know.
or can you take them right to the state police barracks?
No, you can't do that.
No,
No, I know
so
that
what do
for
you
a
do?
fact.
I don't really know.
Because all they do is have the box there that you can drop them into the container.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I find that out. That's yeah.
And then I think the town garage is open from 7 to 1.
And it's free,
Yeah.
right?
So, yeah, it's all free.
Yeah.
That is all free, but boy, you better get there early.
Fills up quick.
Well, it's not that it fills up; there's a line,
That's what I mean.
and and it'll be hard to get in there. So
You call the truck. The truck will be
Well,
around.
I know. I've got some stuff I want to get rid of, and I'm thinking, well, should I just pay the $45 and go on another day? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I got a couple things that they're going to go right in our like carport, so you can just pull up and take off. One's a lazy boy recliner.
Yeah.
But they're only picking up bulky waste. They're not picking up garbage.
No garbage.
no.
No.
What qualifies as bulky waste? That would be my
A
question.
washer,
Like something you can't put in a trash bag, basically.
pretty much. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They say that they don't take mattresses, but they've taken mattresses.
They have a place.
They have a bin for
yeah,
mattresses
yeah.
only.
Yeah, they do.
Okay.
Because I've dropped one off there and I just put it
I
in the
have
bin.
too.
Oh, and probably because they can't go to the incinerator because of the metal, maybe mixed with it.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Box springs are no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because that's metal and wood combined too, though. So I don't.
box
No.
springs.
Yeah.
Some are just wood, especially if it's from
There's no
IKEA.
spring inside at all.
No.
When do they break easy?
Yeah. Well, the one from the waterbed is pretty good.
Never get a newlywed bed from IKEA.
Yeah, we had both boys on these cheap box springs we got, probably from IKEA or something like that, Bob's or something,
Yeah.
because we know they weren't going to be in them for long. And second day, fell right through them.
You broke it?
Yeah.
They broke it. Yeah, the second day, boom, fell right through them.
Wow.
Yeah, because they're big for their ages, but they were at the time.
Wow.
So anyway, that is tomorrow.
Giddy up.
Yeah, so there are things.
Plus,
Sign up.
Plus, after that, we're doing a doubleheader at Dodd tomorrow.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm.
Who's playing at Dodd?
Am I going to be able to watch
Grizzle.
Can I watch it for free?
Yeah, if you go there, sure. I don't know how much. Yeah. How much does gas cost in your car?
Now it's probably like $3.60 a gallon.
All right,
It was actually, yeah, $3.60 something a gallon.
All right. So, are you watching it for free? If you drive there, no.
No, you got to buy a ticket to get in.
No, the high school
they're
games
free?
are free. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
but you're paying gas money
Yeah, you are.
to and from.
Yeah.
Why are they playing at Dodd? What's the special thing?
Oh, the experience. The schools. The schools.
So
will
just
go ahead
normal
and-
season type of game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah. So the schools will go ahead and they'll pay Dodd. They have games all the time.
Most of the
They have,
schools are
high
paying them. It's
schools.
not free.
That is correct.
Oh, okay.
It's free for you to go in and watch. But
Okay, but schools are paying them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the schools are paying for the rental or the use of the field.
Oh, wow.
And it's a cool experience for the kids.
I
they're in
would
this
think so.
big-
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a cool experience for us too, because we're in this cool broadcast booth.
Okay.
So
Nice.
Yeah.
You get to use your equipment or you got to bring your own?
yeah, no.
Yeah,
It's all ours.
It
yeah.
feels like Mount Allen.
Mel Allen. Let's play baseball. This week in baseball. Listen to the Twib notes.
Wow.
Remember This Week in Baseball? That wasn't Mel Allen.
I don't know.
Wasn't Howard Cosell either.
But he never did baseball though. I don't think
No, he did football,
so.
boxing.
Boxing, yeah.
You know how he got fired, right?
Huh?
You got fired?
Yeah, he did. Howard Cosell got fired from Monday Night Football.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was a description that he used towards an African American
Yeah, that's not good.
Football player.
That's not good.
Not the obvious word.
Oh, the different thing? Oh,
no, it was something. It was a slur.
Oh,
but it wasn't the obvious one that we all know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was it like blatant or you like?
Well, I don't think he meant it.
That's what I mean. He didn't mean
back
it
in 1972, 75. I don't think you. It was just
common language.
Yeah.
It was when I grew up, I had friends that were black, and we joked around a lot. There was nothing about who cared about what you call
right.
Yeah. It was much different back then, you know.
But if you're generalizing, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
But if you have you're just your like inner circle and you have your friends and you're joking about who's black and who's white. Nobody cares.
You gotta know your audience.
Your friends.
You gotta know, It's just like normal society. You gotta know your audience. It's but I can't wait for society to flip back to the way it used to be.
One of my best friends in the world was a 6'8" former basketball player from UConn. And he was a big black man, huge. Got out of college, and he goes, "I'm eating," and he did. He got to almost 400 pounds.
Wow.
Well, he was 6'8" too, so
it's not that much.
Not really.
Okay.
But he was still chunky. But,
wow.
But we used to call each other names all the time.
Mm-hmm.
But there was always that respect of that one
couple
of words that you never use.
Well, again, you know your audience too.
Right.
Yeah. That's the whole concept of conversation. You got to know your audience.
A lot of friends I had when I was 12, 13 years old were black.
Yeah.
We all played together.
I don't understand why that's ever been a big deal. I never understood why it's a big deal.
Which
part? Just the whole racism bullshit. You know, I mean, Morgan Freeman said it best. You know, he was, I think it was Morley Safer. He was being interviewed on 60 Minutes. And he said, do you want a Black History Month? He goes, no. He looks at Morley Safer. He goes, what are you? He goes, I'm Jewish. And he said, oh, do you want a Jewish month? No. Well, then there you go.
Yeah.
And he says, well, how do you stop racism? And he goes, stop talking about it.
Exactly. And
stop talking about it.
I keep saying it's people trying to take advantage of society that keep claiming racism all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, there is.
It's worse than ever.
Yeah.
Now, after cancel culture and stuff like this.
They made it worse.
Oh, yeah.
Because like you said, when I was growing up, it wasn't talked about. Yes, there was. It's always going to be racism. It's been all the way through. You go back beginning of time.
Yeah.
But it's not as prevalent as it was.
Yeah, but now they pull it out of the sky. Like
it's used as a card.
You drive a black pickup truck? You racist bastard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been called a racist by millennials for the most obscure reasons. I'm like, what are you talking about?
It's used as a play card now.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Beware the constant accuser.
Exactly.
Beware the constant accuser.
And I find those people are actually the biggest racists. Because, you're saying that because I'm black. You're saying that because I'm white. You're saying that because I'm Hispanic. You're saying that because I'm Chinese. Yeah. Like you can't call Chinese food?
True. I know.
Right?
Yeah. Food of Asian descent.
Yeah.
Can you call Paul? Paul? No. Mm-hmm. Paul's the nicest black man I've ever met.
I got one of the kids at home one day because they're like, oh, we always have white people food. Like, what the hell is white people food? Well, it doesn't have the good spices. Well, I'm sorry, white people food is so bland.
I got blamed for that one day.
Really?
Yeah, we were sitting. I didn't say those words.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is the thing that cracks me up. You know, and maybe people more from my generation, you know, and before will understand this. Millennials, they ain't getting it.
Mm-hmm.
So we were sitting down, and one of the kids, who's nice boy, he's Hispanic.
Mm-hmm.
Good kid. Yeah. Good kid. Quiet, you know. It's something about white people food.
Mm-hmm.
You know, at our house, you know, it's like I just chuckled.
Yeah.
Right. And so I said something about, well, what about your culture's food? You know, is that, And all of a sudden now I'm a racist. And I said, wait a minute, I'm a racist. But this person over here says, why are we eating white people food? That's not racist?
Yeah.
So it depends.
You know what the answer was?
No.
And you know why? Because white people have never been oppressed.
Sure they have.
What about the Jewish people?
I know.
Irish Americans, Italian Americans.
I get it.
Well, they erased
I know.
that. They erased that part of history.
Yeah. But see, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They canceled it. Yeah.
I call it convenient racism.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
because we don't have anything else to say, so we're going to call you racist.
Well, they used to call it reversed racism, but I guess that got turned into something. It's not reverse racism because it actually is racism. But it's just switching the titles and stuff. But
that was a while ago. It was over a year ago, but it was just it was like
they actually there's a court case in New Haven, I think it was. Connecticut actually made some good news for once, where all the fire lieutenants, actually the prospective fire lieutenants who took a test, filed a federal lawsuit and won because they said that because they were giving the jobs just to people of what you would consider for some reason minority, they automatically got the job because the equal opportunity.
Yeah, that was
Right.
that was a big thing.
Yeah, and they won because they said it was racism.
Yeah,
they were the ones being oppressed
because they didn't get the jobs because they were white.
Yeah.
And they won.
Yeah.
This world's screwed up, bro.
Yeah. We could just go back to the job. Are you qualified for the job?
Do you think it's getting? Do you think it's getting any better or it's getting worse?
I think you're
it's
starting
kinda
to see the tide starting to turn a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think because now I think you're starting to see people like, oh, wait a minute, our ideas were not that great. You cannot, you can't allow people to steal stuff.
True.
Now it's starting to flip around because that's why some of the prices are going up. That's why stores are pulling out of towns. And that's why in some countries, I think it was Canada, some stores you have to swipe your credit card when you walk
Canada.
You walk in the door, you have to swipe your credit card.
Yeah.
That,
There's a lot of stores now, like I saw in the airports, instead of being, manned by human beings, you walk in and you have to scan a card. And then if you have merchandise, you have to scan it. It's all scan and go. It's all scan and go. Somehow it knows you're in there and it knows you're leaving with something.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah.
So.
And then if you walk out with stuff, they're probably just going to hit your card and charge it.
Exactly.
Yep. I think that's a great system. I love that. The idea.
Yeah. And more.
I don't because it takes jobs away.
Yeah.
No, I like the idea of scanning your card at least before when you walk in the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have people at the register, but yeah.
Yeah, and there's more and more stores now that are locking everything up behind a cage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of the small stuff now, you go in there and there's a door and you got to get somebody to open it up for you.
Well, not that, but you look at New York City right now.
Yeah.
There's people I know that will not even used to love going to New York City. They won't go there anymore because you look at that store owner who was being beaten, shot the guy to defend his life. And he's the one that got arrested when he killed the kid.
Yeah.
The guy was literally, there's on video him being beaten to almost death.
Yeah.
And he shoots the kid and he's the one that gets arrested.
No. New York City.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think New York is really going down the tubes.
There's a lot of places.
A lot of people are leaving New York.
Look at California.
There too. They're leaving there too.
A whole
Look
city.
Even a lot of the movie actors are moving out.
Yeah, there's a whole city right now that's they're starting to look at. Maybe it wasn't such a good idea to have all this stuff happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now they're trying to reverse the laws back to the way they were.
Yeah.
But
All right.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Is it all right?
I think it's time we go.
You didn't choke your chicken today. That what problem?
That you know of. Laura just said, which is true, hey, a lot of concert venues and amusement parks are no cash.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, so you can't
biblical, man.
You can't rip somebody off, probably. Is that why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say it was one of the things, the elimination of cash.
that's going to be scary.
Well, I'm sure the credit
Because now they can just come
credit
in.
card companies love it.
Yeah, but now they can just come in and government can just take your money out of your account.
Yep.
Not that you really have the money anyway in the
Buy
bank.
crypto.
But
That's going down for a while again. It was up, now it's back down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, hold on. Let's see here. Oh, look at this. It was pinned. Melissa put some funny stuff on social media.
Mhm.
And Melissa.
Mhm.
Yeah,
a few times.
I don't know if she's trying to give me a tip or something. And it says, and she goes, I don't even like cheese. This is what she wrote. And from a book called Spells, Charms, and Incantations. You may fascinate a woman by giving her a piece of cheese.
Okay.
Hi, honey. I think you're nice. Can we go out on a date? By the way, here's some cheddar.
Yeah. Swish.
Swish. I'd rather have Colby. All right. Thanks for coming by, dude.
Hey, anytime.
See you in a month or so.
Maybe.
Or at a restaurant that your little inner circle's buying $300 dinners.
Well, come on in.
I ain't paying for that. I can't afford your inner circle. I cannot. I cannot do it.
It's not about the money.
It is if you ain't got $300 to be paying for everybody's dinner. I'm sorry. I just don't. So y'all rich Jewett City socialites over there.
Well, he's a working man.
Yeah.
And he's helping out Wayne because Wayne's retired.
Yeah.
He can't afford it anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Kathy says, dinner is on us. Yeah, but then eventually it'll be our turn and we won't have
You
$300.
could be sick that night.
That's why Paul doesn't ever get invited. All right. Tomorrow we have baseball. Griswold will take on Wheeler at 4:00 and LS Tech at 7. So we have two games that are going to be on SNSN tomorrow.
How much is the subscription?
It's $9.99.
$10. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not a contract.
I'm gonna have to skip dinner that week.
I'm not crying over spilt milk. I just, of all the times I get messages saying, "Are you going to stream the game? Are you going to stream the game?" And then there are people say, "Oh, I will definitely support," and they don't.
I've been telling you for a long time. You should have people pay for it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, think about it. From here down to Dodd is probably 10, 12 miles.
Yeah,
Maybe
about
13.
that.
Maybe less. So if your car gets...
my Acura, which is the MDX, right? I literally only get about 12 miles a gallon.
Well, that's your car, but even if you got 20.
Yeah.
So you're spending a gallon and a half.
Mm-hmm.
So $5.
So $3.69 plus a half would be another $5.
Times how many games?
So that's one game.
Yeah.
Okay. No, wait a minute. Let's take that back. That's double the miles. So it may
to
be
and fro,
25 miles. So maybe it's a little more.
Yeah.
So for an extra $3 or $4, you can get a month subscription to.
Yeah, I mean, I've tried to rationalize that, but people are like, no, I'd rather go spend $5 on a freaking latte.
Yeah, but keep in mind when you go there, you're probably going to buy something from the concession stand.
You better,
right?
Yeah.
So rather than going to your fridge, you're going to go to the concession stand, buy a hot dog for $5.
Mm-hmm.
So now you're up.
$5, more like $8.
$8. So now you're up to about 13. So maybe that $10 isn't as bad as people think.
I think it's very fair. People that do, biggest thing is I don't want people to think I'm crying and whatever, but I'm not. But don't complain to me and other people when I hear it around that we can't get the game. Why? Well, I'm sorry.
It's cost you money.
Yeah.
Nothing is free.
Unfortunately, I wish it was.
They should be looking at it. It costs you money and time out of your life to do the games. So you damn well better be charging for it.
Well, we just started and people don't like it.
They'll come around when they can't watch the games.
Yeah.
And then as generations go through and you keep doing it, they're going to be willing to pay for it.
Yeah.
Because they never knew it was free before.
Exactly. Anyway.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend, boys.
Giddy up.
You too.
All right. See you tomorrow, subscribers.